Hi, this is Spencer Colgan from Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper. This is a preparation of a wall. I want to show you this. Look close. This wall was skim coated. I'll show you it from this angle. See that? See that wall is skim coated? So what do you have on there? You have a dusty layer of joint compound. Now, if you try to wallpaper over it, if you didn't want to prepare the wall at all, if you wiped it down and got all the dust off of it, if you put the wallpaper up, you would be doing yourself an injustice because you would have a problem when you remove the wallpaper. So, what do? You have to put a membrane, and I will call it a membrane. It's a membrane of glue between the joint compound and your wallpaper glue. Because when you put the wallpaper on, you have glue in between your wall and your wallpaper. So what this is, it's thinned out glue really, and it's a sealer. It has the properties of glue in it. And why is it, what's the difference between a sealer and primer? Well, you see the shiny up above my head there? A primer, it would all look flat, okay? This is a tacky surface that leaves your wallpaper ready to stick onto it. And it prevents the glue from eating away at your wall. Because this membrane is going to be a barrier between the corrosive glue and the wall underneath it. If you doubt what I'm saying, dip your hand in Romans 8:80. Okay, I'm going to show you the glue right here. That's your Romans 8:80. And it's very corrosive. You'll feel your skin burning. Okay. And so when that glue goes on, it's pitting the surface, making little corrosive holes in it. And when you take the wallpaper down, you'll see the effects of having not prepared your wall properly, because the glue will eat away at either your paint or the joint compound underneath it. So the moral of the story is you must seal your walls. The second point I'm going to make in this video is, what's the difference between sealing and priming? Most general contractors will call me and say, the walls are all primed, they'll say. They're all primed with what? I don't know, regular primer. We've been using it for years. More than 90% of those cases is one of these. Good luck. Because they use the wrong stuff. This is a sealer. What's the difference? This is so thin, it penetrates the dust and the joint compound, and it becomes one with the joint compound. It seeps into it. A primer is so thick that it lays on top of it. Now for you pros who do painting, think about if you had semi-gloss paint, right? On your paint tray or in your bucket. Let me show you. Show you this example, what I'm talking about. You see this paint on this bucket? Watch how easily it comes off. Right, look. Why is it coming off so easily? Because even though it's paint, it's not becoming one with the plastic, because the plastic is non-porous. It doesn't have holes into which the paint can lock itself, and so therefore it comes off quite easily. So when you have a wall and you prime it, the primer is so thick it doesn't penetrate this dusty surface. And so it just sits on top of it, just like you saw the paint and the bucket. If you're gonna do it right, seal your walls. Forget about the word primer. Seal your walls with a sealer. And one of the best, if you ever hang Philip Jeffries, they're gonna ask you to use this. They don't mention Shields by name, but they say a white pigmented sealer. And they tell you specifically, not to use this one right behind you. Let me just show you. They will tell you not to use this one. R35. So there you have it. It's just a little instruction on what is sealer, what is primer. Okay, we're gonna get started. This is Spencer Colgan from Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.